English did not develop in peaceful isolation. It's a composite language, forged over centuries by successive waves of invaders and colonizers crashing onto the British Isles. What began as a highly complex, localized set of tribal dialects was repeatedly broken down and rebuilt, eventually becoming the streamlined global medium we use today. Before English existed, Britain was inhabited by Celtic and Roman populations. Their linguistic footprint survives today primarily in geography, like the Celtic name for the River Thames, and in a handful of early religious terms. In the 5th century, Germanic tribes, the Angles, Saxons, and Jutes, migrated across the North Sea. Their merged dialects formed the foundation of what we now call Old English. This early language relied heavily on inflections. Instead of strict word order, Old English used complex word endings to dictate grammar. Because of these dense rules, reading an Old English manuscript today is entirely foreign to a modern speaker. While this Germanic root provided our core everyday vocabulary, its rigid, intricate grammar kept it strictly localized as a regional tool. Starting in the 8th century, Viking incursions forced Old English to adapt. The resulting contact injected everyday Norse vocabulary into the language, including essential pronouns like they and them. In 1066, the Norman conquest abruptly pushed English to the margins. For the next 2 centuries, French became the exclusive language of the ruling class, the courts, and the government. This chart shows the massive influx of French terminology into the English vocabulary during this period. To survive, English absorbed over 10,000 French words, heavily concentrated in law, military, and administration. Because the English-speaking majority and the French-speaking nobility had to conduct daily business, they needed a way to understand each other quickly. The friction of daily communication wore away the complicated Germanic inflectional endings. Subordination to a foreign ruling class stripped English of its cumbersome mechanics, leaving behind a highly adaptable, streamlined grammar. By 1500, the language began to standardize into modern English. During the Renaissance, it rapidly expanded its vocabulary again, absorbing thousands of Latin terms to accommodate new developments in science and learning. British imperial expansion then physically carried the language across oceans, embedding it into the administrative systems of the Caribbean, the Americas, Africa, and Australasia. In the 20th century, the immense economic reach of the United States, combined with the rise of the digital internet architecture, cemented English as the default medium for global communication. Its current status is the direct result of military and economic history, rather than any inherent superiority in the language itself. The modern language operates on a specific evolutionary formula, the continuous assimilation of foreign vocabulary paired with a radical reduction in grammatical structure. Modern English is a linguistic survivor, shaped by every conquest, occupation, and commercial contact in its 1500-year history.